It's just a little after 10 in the morning local time here in Hawaii. We're on the island of Maui for the Target Maui Pro, the last stop of the season, and Bianca Buitendag is in the lineup now, the goofy foot South African, surfing against one of her best friends on tour once again, last year's Rookie of the Year, Johanne Defay from France, and Hawaiian Alessa Quizon, also the goofy foot stance, standing with the right foot forward, representing the beautiful island of Oahu.
It's kind of a shame though, I think, there's so many talented kids that just miss out because of those double qualifiers.
As we look at a little wave of possible start to heat number 6. Remember, no priority at the beginning. Defay finds a little wave on the inside. Full wrap to start. Plenty open face. Clean rip in the pocket once again. Just set up slash to get down the line, looking to close this thing out. Beautiful inside corner. Hacks it. Nice and powerfully off the top. One more hack off the top into the double up. And she's out of there. Slow pace to start on the wave, just waited for her to set a rail. Racetrack through the keiki bowl, and she capitalized.
Nice wave approaching now. Alessa Quizon and Bianca, looks like she's on it.
Bianca Buitendag is able to grab this one and just sets up a couple of highline pumps and kicks out just a little bit too deep for that wave. How much speed flying down the line. Johanne Defay loves going as fast as possible. 22 years of age, last year's Breakthrough Performer of the Year. How'd you like this start, Potts?
Yeah, lovely start. Positioned herself well. Let the other two girls hassle each other up the point, and then Johanne just takes her time. You can see her just waiting for that wave to stand up, just keeping that board moving rail to rail, which I love. Now it starts to stand up on that keiki bowl, then bang, right there, jams it tight in the pocket, and again. So Johanne Defay, bunch of maneuvers on that one. It's going to be a great way to start the heat. And it's going to be a keeper, Joe. Let's have a look. This is the judge. The judges want to see this angle. This is right in front of the tower. And it really shows you the positioning. Nice little turn right there, letting those fins slide. Waiting for it to stand up. This is what she does so well.
Next wave, setting up for the Hawaiian Alessa Quizon. Little snap to start. Jams it quickly off the lip and just keeps that motion going into her third turn off the top. Goes off the backhand for the float and gets out of there. Trying to fit in as many maneuvers as she could in a small space.
Yeah, that's Alessa's forte, Joe. It's just that rapid backside fire. Like, she just absolutely tags it as many times as possible. Really gets that board turning on a dime.
That Laura goes. It actually helped out Alessa Quizon re-qualify on the qualifying series. She's happy to come back on full time for this season.
Yeah, you can see Alessa. Watch how she keeps the board moving. There's no downtime with her surfing, just pumping always. Getting that board on rail there, finishes off nicely. So that's going to be a good score for Alessa. It wasn't a bigger wave in the set, but just needed to get that ball rolling. She had priority. Bianca kind of made her have a look at it, decided to go, and it's going to pay off. And trestle is a very important part of the tour. It's mid-year, so you want to get that ball rolling. You want to get a good result there. Looks like live action right now. Alessa up and running.
Checking out her first turn, snaps it off the lip, and she'll go down. Quizon did start with a 6.67. Defay a 7.67. And Bianca, remember, just took a look and kicked out. That's the 0.5. So Defay just a little bit better. Absolute perfection. You just score the wave. Every wave's a 10 out of 10. And it's up to the surfer to do some damage. Here's Buitendag, the South African. Goes for that high line start and ends up going down.
Wow, a tricky wave right there for Bianca. Snapped her leggy. The board's right there. Doesn't look like there's another wave, so I think Bianca's going to catch up to her board in time.
The draw, and hopefully I can, match up against one of them, because it's going to be really fiery heat.
Maybe playing spoiler this year. We'll see what happens. Well, congratulations, Sally. Congratulations on the engagement. We look forward to hearing those wedding plans.
Thank you very much, Chelsea. Sally Fitzgibbons is such an amazing ambassador to the sport as we catch up to Johanne Defay on the inside corner. Defay taking off towards the end of that interview with Fitzgibbons, now coming through the inside section. Hammers it off the roof, and she'll keep her board under her feet. We'll see if the judges gave her that completion. Remember, she just had one wave before that. So we definitely will get a lead change at the 14-minute mark. Right, so Defay on her way back out seems to get so many repeat matchups with her close friend Bianca Buitendag. We take another angle on this last replay.
Yeah, just a nice easy roll in. As she does, just that first opening turn, really nice, connects properly. Didn't quite connect that second turn there, though. A little bit of a mistake, and now it goes a little fat. But she keeps that board moving. waiting for it. See how she takes her time. She doesn't force anything. And then that late drop into that end section there, probably incomplete that last turn. So it's all about what she did before that is where the scoring potential will come from.
So Defay definitely will be taking the lead, but thinking about multiple matchups with Bianca Buitendag, the highlighted one back at the PG Pro in solid cloud break conditions. Rivals that you don't want to even hang out with. Sometimes a rival can be your best friend that pushes you each and every day.
I think that's called your enemy, not your rival.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Someone you want to stay away from. Defay and Bianca both able to accomplish the Rookie of the Year honor in the early 80s, so it's been a long time for the California women to put that trophy on top. We'll keep you posted with the title race. This is Buitendag grabbing the rail, looking for the backside tube. Disappears from our angle down into the keiki bowl. And it'd be a miracle if she was still riding. She ends up going down relatively early. Remember, it's been a tough heat for Bianca. She had 2 quick waves, a little bit too deep. Had to make a board change because of the leash string. Back out there, so that 2-point total has been a tough one to deal with. Still 7:50 to go, Potts.
Oh, this next one looks amazing.
It's Alessa's decision if she wants it. But she does have to put herself in the spot to go. With priority, the Hawaiian from Makaha won't be able to get in. Defay with a great position will take off on the wave. Jams it hard, right in the pocket. Big bottom turn, hammers it off the lip. Here comes the closeout section. And last year's Breakthrough Performer of the Year puts it to bed. Looking to better a 6.77 and getting that wave under the priority of Alessa Quizon.
Yeah, you know, you talked about let's take their time. You almost drift in a little bit too far, and that's exactly what happened. Except Alessa drifted a bit too far out.
Now Buitendag continues to have trouble as she goes down on the takeoff.
Still one more out the back, Joe.
Now priority back to Quizon as she's looking to recover. She'll make a decision on this wave and looks like she wants it. Setting up her first turn, a lot of open face. Nice slashing snap off the top. She's got the lip to work with. Cracks it in the corner. Now set up work for this inside bowl. Nice wind up. She'll get hung up on the last inside top turn, passing the 5-minute warning. She read that as we take another look.
Yeah, you can see she knew Alessa was too far out. Late drop from Johanne, comes around the section. Oh, beautiful turn in the pocket. And again, snapping off the top, and one more to finish off. I think that's going to go into her top 2, Joe. That's a gutsy performance right there. And then Alessa, this was wave number 5 of the set. Beautiful opening turn, draws off the bottom, waiting for it to stand up, connects nicely right there, and then it sort of went to sleep a little bit on the inside. You can see Alessa waiting for it to build up. It just didn't quite eventuate, and she has to kick out. So big scores dropping for Defay, and Alessa's going to better that 1.83.
So Defay just shadowing Quizon, getting in the right position, turns in an 8.93. And since Quizon needing a 9.93, Bianca Buitendag's combo increases to a 16.61 combined total. But now 3:10 to go. A couple judges into the 9s, even one as high as a 9.8. They drop the high and the low.
Bianca looks like she's into a good one, Joe.
90 seconds remaining. Bianca comboed, so she needs to move very quickly just to go for something huge. First turn is not going to come through for the South African, as she'll kick out and prepare for round 2. Next wave setting up for the Hawaiian. Quizon can do it in one wave. She needs a 9.83 as she jams a big first turn. Can't hold anything back. Snaps it off the lip. Straight up vertical. A late hit will take her down. Defay handed priority and looks like the win. A dynamic performance from the lone French woman on tour.
You know, she's proven time and time again that she can take down the world's best. And just a little bit of an insight there. 7.67 and an 8.93, the single highest score of the day so far.
So what happens now as we close this one out, Johanne Defay takes the big win. And remember, we're going to go into round 2, but we do reseed the round. So we have a few minutes to get all those seedings all set. And see, he'll be back in the lineup for the start of round 2. We'll